to Unpacking the Real with ST and Troy, and we finally made it to the final and last episode of Blood Sisters Season 2. And what a remarkable journey it has been. We've witnessed a series of betrayal, twists, power tussles, family secrets, everything. And today, we're unpacking the finale. We're unpacking the choices made by the characters and the consequences of those actions. Troy, let's just take a moment to appreciate the fact that Blood Sisters brought so much drama. So much drama. We've laughed, we've shouted, we've gasped at our screen.
Well, true. I have to applaud Mabudo's crew. I mean, most
Yeah.
Ebony Life studios, they do a great job of giving us something that we can talk about. I mean, if not for what they give us, there's no way we would have made these 3 episodes in the past and this fourth one. So
One.
yeah, it's been great. I appreciate them. We love. I mean, even if we're critical of them, it's just because we love the arts and we want them to put more effort into the research. But generally speaking, it's been awesome. I mean, the characters have brought their A game as much as possible, save for a couple of them that be jumping up and down. But it's okay, it's alright, Don't jump too much. It's okay. We don't mind. We take what you bring. And then,
Yeah.
I guess one thing I can always say about those that jump around is that I don't think that many of our actors are actually actors. I mean, we just know how to put ourselves together, give some swag and all of that. But I mean, many of them didn't go to acting school, so
Yeah, sure.
it's just that naturally we have action in our body. We have action. We are very, very actionable.
Dramatic.
Yeah,
We're very
exactly.
dramatic. Yeah.
Right. So yeah. So anyway, and that's why we are quite big in terms of our movies. We're very big. So yeah, thank you so much, EbonyLife, for giving us what we can talk about. Anyway, here we are, episode 4, season 2 of Blood Sisters. It's been fun. It's been a roller coaster ride. It's been going up, down, sideways, reveals here, there, and everywhere. But here we are, just to cap it up. So let's just get right into it. Anyway, before we begin, we'd like to say thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for commenting. Thank you all for all your feedback. Please continue to do so. Subscribe, like, and share. We appreciate you every day. All right. So episode 4. What's episode 4? Episode 4 is actually just like the sum of everything that's gone down since season 1. I mean, we come to a place where characters have reached their boiling point. Every character that had something to say said something. Every major character, anyway, that had something to say said something. And those that had action in them revealed their true selves, right? Those that were shy in the very first episode sort of came back to life. There was Isime, she brought her A game. There was Sarah. There was Kemi. Kemi always had action, but now the action, she put all the action together. There was that lawyer. That auntie was always.
The lawyer turned criminal.
That's that criminal
The
lawyer.
lawyer turned criminal. The criminal lawyer.
People say criminal lawyer, but they mean it differently. But then this auntie, it's okay. No wahala. Then there was Uduak as usual. There was Akin, her lover.
Uduak stayed true to character from
Never.
episode 1 to episode 4.
Nothing would
Uduak
make
did
her
not
break.
shift.
Nah, she was not
She did
breaking
not break
character
character 1 minute.
at
1 minute.
all. She was
Yeah.
always giving us what we wanted. In fact, whether we wanted it or not, she said, "I'll press
She
your
was
neck with my
giving it.
wickedness." Yeah.
She was
So
giving
Auntie
it.
Kate, Auntie Kate, I love you for that. We love you. We love you for everything that you've done for the industry. Thank you so much for being you. Hot and young, even in let me not say that. I mean, women don't like to be talked about regarding their age. So yeah. She brought her A game. Anyway, so for episode 4, we get we start with the end of episode 3 where Kemi was taken out of prison, and then they are led to somewhere where the assumption was that she was going to get shot or something, and then she got shot actually, but luckily for her, the bullet only grazed her shoulder, or I think it passed through her shoulder actually, because it went from back to front. Anyway, it hit her shoulder, but she did not die. She survived. It was good for her. And then the next thing, of all people to come and rescue her, it was that same criminal lawyer.
Lawyer.
Okay, auntie, it's okay. It's like you have chosen the path of
Of criminality.
I'm telling you. Anyway, no problem. We see you, we love you. And then we
Yeah.
get her. She finds Kemi there, takes her, gets her patched up, and then takes her somewhere where what's her name?
Sarah.
Muchi
Sarah was
Jumbo
waiting.
is with
Sarah
Sarah,
them.
yeah, and they are
Yeah.
together. And then
Mm-hmm.
Kemi sees Sarah and is very upset because why would you leave her in prison in the first place? And now
Mm-hmm.
she's getting
Ah,
shot, she's getting attacked, this and that and the other. I don't mind the drama. I mean, it made a lot of sense. There was a
sense.
lot
Of
of
course. Mm-hmm.
temper
Mm.
rising there, and I understood it
Mm-hmm.
completely. So
Mm.
it's understood. I also liked
Yeah,
the
yeah.
I also liked their scene together when two of them were just talking. That Sarah and Kemi. I mean, they you could see the anger on Kemi's face. You could see
Kemi.
that
Yeah.
she really was disappointed
Mm-hmm.
in what's her name,
Sarah.
Sarah. She really was disappointed. And I
Yeah.
mean, and she had to tell her, look, there are so many times you've done things that I've covered for you. Everything I have done that
Mm.
has led us to this point is because of you. You
Oh,
have been the
yeah.
one draining my energy, making me do things
Mm-hmm.
that I shouldn't be doing. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
they let it go like that. There was no resolution of that. They just let it go. They let it be that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we move from there to a scene with Femi and his wife, what's her name again, Yinka.
Yinka.
I love
Yeah.
that their dining table, very lovely, very cute dining
Mm.
table. We're having lunch or breakfast or something, and then he walked out on her because he rolled out on her. Sorry,
Road.
he rolled away from her.
Road away.
he rolled he rolled away from her because Auntie was talking plenty. Anyway,
Mm.
so because Kemi got out of prison, she was
Mm-hmm.
in that Uduak got the information from prison that look, Kemi's got out of prison, she's escaped.
Yeah.
She then tells
Mm-hmm.
Akin that she's going to Abuja or something like that. On her
Mm.
way to Abuja, she stops on Third Mainland Bridge to meet with what's his name, B Junior and his
B
crew.
Junior.
B Junior
Mm.
and his crew. I guess that again is good for the industry because I mean they got to pay all these bikers to do this
Yeah.
scene. So yeah, it's
Mm.
good. Money went round.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good to share the national
Mm.
cake around, so I appreciate them for
Mm-hmm.
that. So they
Mm-hmm.
rode their bikes. Again, talking
Mm.
about B Junior's ability to do his own stunts, which is also very good, right? So it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. I just noticed that they went in two different directions. Some they were on the bridge. Um, some went straight. The others went right. They didn't go
Mm-hmm.
there. They didn't go
In one
together.
direction.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
went in two different
Mm.
directions. So, well, I guess
Mm.
they were looking for her
Because
everywhere.
they were looking for, yeah, they were,
Looking
yeah,
for her everywhere. So
they
yeah,
were
no
looking for
wahala.
her everywhere, yeah.
Mm.
That's okay.
While Uduak went to I guess the airport, maybe she had a PJ
Mm-hmm.
waiting for her there. You know, Uduak is big woman, big money
Of course.
spender. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, and she
no
actually has the PJ. Because if you see the episode where she was coming to, I think it was Kola's funeral, she came with a PJ. So yeah, she has.
baller,
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. And
baller,
she was
baller.
wearing this gigantic gown. Yeah, she used the PJ. Yeah,
Man,
so she has.
the costumes that they gave her
Mm,
were just plenty.
mm,
Like
mm.
they did not spare funds when it came to her. They put everything down for her. There were
Mhm,
funds
mhm,
for her everywhere. Anyway,
mm.
we then get another fighting scene between Kemi and Sarah. Kemi wants to go outside to catch her breath.
Mhm.
Sarah says, Auntie, stay with us now. Don't do that. Kemi is really upset. She wants to hit her. There's this one, that, and the other,
Mhm.
but they don't fight. She didn't hit her. She pulled her punch. So
Yeah.
that then happened. Kemi goes out to go and catch her breath. A boy comes to meet her and says, Auntie, hope everything is all right and everything. We're
Mm.
all fine. When we find them, that what's it
Mhm.
called? She was very emotional in that scene. Anyway, we see the
Yeah.
bikers go all the way to go get to that area where she is and
Mhm.
starts and then
Accent.
yeah, asking questions about them, do this any of them. Then we have the scene of Suchi Jumbo again, that is Sarah's mom speaking to Sarah,
Mhm.
and it was in that scene that she actually told her how she regretted not listening to her daughter,
To her.
who had told her earlier that she
Mhm.
was being beaten by Kola. You know, she had mentioned it to her
Mm.
on the day of her
Of
engagement,
course.
and the woman
Of course.
had said it couldn't have been that bad. It can't be that bad.
Mm.
Again, going back to
Mhm.
the theme of mothers not paying attention to their children, or
Children.
better still,
Yeah.
parents not paying attention to their children. Because when your
Mm.
child says that something is wrong, it is not
Mm-hmm.
you that should be advising them to manage.
To
I
stay.
mean, you
Yeah.
cannot be advising
Mm-hmm.
them to manage. That's the thing that
Mm-hmm.
happened. They were manage. You were asking her to manage, manage. Led to Kemi killing the boy. Led to Sarah and
Mm-hmm.
the Kemi running away. Like if she had just said, "What is going on? This is what is going on." Because again, was she been beating her own husband's house? No. Why then are you allowing
No.
your own daughter go through that?
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
mean,
And you
these are
you
the
know that the
questions.
the reason why they wanted her to stay in that marriage was also selfish because they were benefiting a lot from the relationship
Yeah,
with their demolas, right? So I felt like they gave their daughter out as a sacrificial lamb. And this is
yeah.
not even strange in Nigeria, in our society. It's not strange at all. It happens all the time. Like parents use their children to sort of advance, like get just marry up, move to a higher class, and so it happens. Yeah, it happens.
Yeah,
And
so they're advancing their
that's why they
social
tell
status
people,
exactly.
yeah, of course, yes. That's why there should always be love at home. Like your kids should not be scared to return back home. They are beating you. They even want to beat you. Come back home. You are somebody's daughter. You are loved at home. There's no reason why you should be somewhere you are unhappy and now you can't even fall back to your first family, right? So yeah, it was
I
good to
mean,
see.
yeah. So she regretted that. It was very
Mm,
sad. It was really very sad.
mm,
Anyway,
mm,
after the confession and the tears that were shed, I have to actually
mm,
appreciate Uche Jumbo. Uche Jumbo did very well in this season. Uche Jumbo in season 2 was a mother true and
yeah.
true. She was
Mm,
honest. She was open. She was protective. She was
yeah.
a class above. Unlike
Mm.
Uduak. I don't know whether Uduak thought that she was not a mother. I don't even understand. Whether she just thought that she gave birth to those children for fun, like do a target practice. I'm not quite sure exactly what that was. It's
Yeah.
just a whole
Mm.
lot,
And
man.
you
Just a
know,
whole
and
lot.
you know that for even a lot of mothers that are very, very strict and mean, when they have grandchildren, they sort of mellow down. We've seen our
Right?
parents that were like they were tigers, they were all mean and strict. And when they have grandchildren, we see how these kids wrap them around their fingers. But for
Mm-hmm.
Uduak, the FJ boy sef, she did not kuku like the boy, no affection, nothing. And I would have actually loved if for us to have a background story about Uduak, right? For us to understand why she is the way she
Well,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, what happened to her that made her so cold, so mean to everybody around her, everybody. So
It's just too
yeah.
much. It was just too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much.
Hmm.
She needed to be different. She should have been a mother to those kids. She was not a
Mm-hmm.
mother to them. She was doing this whole
Okay.
divide and conquer, being a rule divide and rule,
Yeah.
and it was just
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Like
Mm-hmm.
Scotch Ed policy for everything, even your own kids. It's
Mm.
just too much. Just too much.
Yeah.
Just too
Yeah.
much. Just too much. Anyway, they sha found those bikers. One of them found out where Kemi was because she was actually in an open field.
Mm-hmm.
And when Kemi saw the bikers and the kids had pointed at her, she ran to run. I mean, she was on a sling, or she was in a sling. One of
Mm.
her arms was in a sling, so she had to run. But it just seemed like like again. Why do these why do these characters make some stupid decisions? Like you want to
Mm.
catch your breath. Why are you going to Jasambisa to catch your breath? Can't
Guys,
you catch your
why are you
breath
going so
outside your
far?
door? Why you dey
Yes.
waka go far?
And
Like why? She went
and
so
you know
far away.
that compound has like that compound is very big.
Mm-hmm.
Where they were staying is very big. So you can actually stay outside. Like why did you have to go so far? Knowing that everybody's looking for you, you are in danger and you want to why are you going so far? Why? And now you are running back. Or I was just
I mean,
irritated with Kemi and like
you
what?
first of all, you are still on the run. Your pictures will
Mm-hmm.
probably be in the news. Why are you in the open?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be in the open, why can't you
Mm.
just be in front of your door? Why do you have to be in the
Yeah.
open, in the very, very open?
Field and like a lot of people there. You don't even know who is who. And you know that Uduak has means. She can use the police, she can use area boys, she can use anything. And you're out there. And somebody even asked you, oh, Auntie, are you okay? The point that somebody even noticed you is not enough reason for you to start running back before anything happens, right?
And that woman, those girls were just exhausting me with their
Mm-hmm.
decision making.
Drama.
Ah man,
I
that
and you
decision
know
making
and
was
you know
poor.
another the biker too. Like I did not understand that biker, right? I understand it's a chase scene. But he was very, very close to Kemi before she closed the door. And she didn't even like the gate. She
The
didn't even
gates,
like
yeah.
lock it. Why can't you come down from the bike and run? She's literally in front of you. Why are you using bike? You want to enter inside kitchen, you use bike to enter inside kitchen. Why
Well,
can't you
well,
park
so
the bike and run? Like,
uh, well, so the thing is that I don't think it was a familiar environment for him. So he was
uh-huh,
trying to find her using his own, because again, two legs are better than one leg. I mean,
uh-huh.
horsepower is better than no power.
For,
Right,
yeah.
so bike has
Mm,
power that she couldn't match. So I guess yes, we can forgive him for that. But then there was a scene of, okay, let everybody leave now. Kemi hadn't come back. Sarah was in the house with her mother and
uh-huh,
the criminal lawyer. All right, let us go. We'll find Kemi. Sarah said she will wait. No problem. Wait, is your friend. No issues. The two of
uh-huh.
them now said to leave. They were leaving. They entered their car. Their green car. They entered the car. They wound up. They wound up and they were driving. Lo and behold, this biker was chasing them.
Uh-huh.
From where to where now? From where to where now? Why did this biker get? Anyway, the biker was chasing them. Chase them, chase them,
Mhm.
chase them, chase them. They were running, running, running. They were driving, The scene was going good. And then this biker shoots
Short. Yeah.
at them through
Mm-hmm.
I would say
The
glass,
glass.
because we could see the shadow, or we could see the reflection of what's her name now?
Mm-hmm.
Uche Jumbo's dress in the
Mm.
blouse, in the glass. So it meant that the windshield was wound up. We
Mm-hmm.
no see the glass we shatter.
Mm.
Next thing we saw was blood. I
Blood.
mean, no problem.
Mm.
It's fine. We can say call that a mistake, no issues. Then we
Mm-hmm.
saw blood, and we noticed that, oh, this auntie had been shot. She was shot. Kemi find what's her name? Sarah finds Kemi. They hide. They run
Mm.
away. Having
Mm-hmm.
run away, um, they hide themselves, and then we get into the scene of, because I'm gonna go back to that getting shot scene. So they get
Yeah.
all the way to the front where we get to the point where Yinka is fighting with Femi, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I mentioned this earlier when we are talking before now, that
Mm-hmm.
we endanger our life for Nigeria. I mean, Nigerian movies, we are really endangering our lives though. Because if you look at that scene very,
Mm.
very well, when
Mm-hmm.
Yinka was pushed back, it was literally centimeters away from hitting the edge of that pillar.
Mm.
It was
Yeah.
literally,
Yeah.
literally, she
This
could have hit her
close.
head on.
Very.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was so close to the edge of that pillar.
Mm.
It could
Mm.
have been a disaster.
Yeah.
It could have been a disaster. They did not even
Mm-hmm.
pick the right place to. Like,
Uh.
I mean, maybe we need to say this out loud, right? You need to
Mm-hmm.
have somebody that is into health and safety within your movie
Career.
environment,
Yeah.
so that when you are shooting, this person can say, oh, this can work, this cannot work.
Mm.
It's like when you want to do a fire scene, you need to get people from the fire scene to say, okay, are we allowed to
Well,
do this just in case it
this is how much
combusts?
fire we can control. This is
You
what we
know,
can do.
because
Yeah.
why do you push somebody inside the house where everywhere is made of marble tiles,
Mm.
and you now push her by the pillar that has
Mm.
a square base? She
Yeah.
could have died. I mean, she could have got herself
Mm.
injured. It was so bad. I mean, I'm just feel like,
Mm-hmm.
let us try and not, let us try and be safe, right? It's entertainment, I
Mm.
understand, but entertainment should be fun. It shouldn't be
Yeah.
dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a Nigerian, it's not a prank.
Mm.
This is real life.
This is real life here. And if
This is
anything happened, it would be disastrous for Yinka and
for the
for the actress
production.
herself. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
so it's
Mm.
crazy.
Mm.
Anyway, that scene was where they had the fight, she and her husband, and she pushed her husband out of the wheelchair. It was very much fun
Mm-hmm.
because you could see that the husband had no, that he could, then you knew why he had a wife who was vouching
Mm.
for him, was doing her best for him. Because by the time
Yeah.
she was on his back and telling him, okay, I'm going to finish you, he had nothing to do there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get to the place where, then we move on. Uche Jumbo is back again on scene. She's bleeding. Man, I just have to say this and say it very loudly. Let me say it very loudly.
Uh-huh.
It is not possible that And okay, let me not use the word is not possible. Maybe we need to get a doctor into the picture.
Mm-hmm.
But we know for a fact that if you're hemorrhaging, you will faint. You will lose consciousness.
Yeah.
This woman was driving from daytime. Let's call it 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know what time it was, but at least it was
Mm.
daytime.
Mm-hmm.
This woman was shot in the daytime and was still awake in the evening when
Mm.
she was taken to the criminal lawyer's uncle's house.
House.
In what
Yeah.
world, in what world is that possible? How is it that you are shot and you are conscious through the whole? It couldn't have been 10 minutes. I mean, it wasn't 30 minutes. It was not 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it was 1 hour,
Mm.
it's a long hour. She was bleeding throughout, and the criminal lawyer took her all the way to her uncle's place, and they got
Yeah.
there, and also she was going to receive some treatment. You know, it was just crazy. Like some things are just not um possible, but it's okay.
Mm.
Again, it's movies. Movies are not real life, so let's
Make
not
believe.
let's
Yeah.
not um, let's not hold them to every tiny
Mm.
detail that you can
Yeah.
find. And then you have the scene. So first of all, when I saw, is it AJ? That's the name of Femi's son. When he stood up,
FJ.
FJ, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
FJ, when he stood up to congratulate what's her name, Mofe, on
Timmy.
her no,
Timmy.
yeah,
Timmy. Mm.
Timmy on her
Mm.
engagement. It was
Mm.
actually very interesting because I didn't understand why he stood up first, but then I saw that he walked to congratulate. That was a good thing. Like they got the detail. Kids usually are very
Yeah.
excited, and she was one of
Mm-hmm.
her. She was one of his favorite aunts. How many aunts?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's only one aunt,
The
but anyway,
only, I think the only
yeah,
on there.
the only aunt. So she was, yeah, he was quite
Mm.
excited. That was fine. It was very good. I
Mm.
enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that from
Mm-hmm.
him. They got that detail
Mm.
right. I mean, they
Mm-hmm.
added it there, and it made a lot of sense. So that
Mm-hmm.
was fun.
And you know that
Um,
scene, I also did not understand, like when, of course, flowing from the quarrel between Yinka and Femi.
mm,
Femi sort of outed everything, outed Yinka's plan, right?
yeah.
And then Mofe like admitted by silence, right? And that is
Mm,
why I keep calling all of them mini villains, right? They don't have the courage to do what they want to do because there is no evidence. Femi is already a drunk. Femi is nobody takes his word for anything, right? They don't respect him enough. They don't even
mm-hmm,
believe
mm-hmm,
him.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And so why did you not deny that? Why?
Well, I guess he didn't deny because he really liked the girl. Like he literally
Hmm.
liked her. He liked her. You see, that's why he proposed to her instead of him closing that deal. He chose to propose to her
Hmm.
instead because he got the message saying, "Oh, Femi knows. Close this as
Yeah.
soon as possible, right?" But
Possible.
instead of
Hmm.
doing that, he panicked and just moved on to marry me. That was the next thing that was
Hmm.
on his mind. So yeah, I guess it was love. It wasn't any other thing.
Well,
It was love.
I don't trust Mofe that I don't even believe he loved her, right? I think he probably believed that marrying her will make him an Ademola and he will probably earn more. He's an opportunist, so this is another opportunity. Instead of being paid by Yenka, he would rather go up and marry the
The
CEO, right?
heiress. Yes,
And
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and then have more power. So I don't believe it was
Mm.
love from him. Right?
Mm.
Just an
There's
opportunist is always
yeah,
an
there's
opportunist.
there's that, but for him not to have lied, I guess it
Mm,
speaks of some kind of love somewhere.
mm,
Might have been little, but it was there, I suppose. I suppose
yeah.
it was there to some extent.
Mm-hmm,
So yeah,
mm-hmm,
you get that, and but again, so that particular scene, that dinner scene where everything scattered,
mm-hmm.
was also the scene where I just felt like Uduak really was a very very bad person. I mean, I mean, Uduak was like, I'm only here for the show. Like, I don't care.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
I don't care what's
The
going on.
daughter, the daughter was heartbroken. The daughter was going through a lot, and she was like, "I'm here for the drama. This doesn't
Like,
concern me. What do you want me to say?"
and but okay, again, but I also think that those parents, I mean, Yinka and Femi,
Hmm.
exhaust me, man. I mean, why are you bringing your son into a world of
Oh
chaos?
God, please,
Taking your son every
please.
time to this their
Mm-hmm.
to this their fighting
dramatic,
dinner. Why are you
chaotic
why
fight.
why? Why?
Yes, why you not protecting that child?
Protect the
And like
child's
everything happens, even Uduak, even all the drama. Nobody's saying, "Oh, there is a child in this room. FJ, go to your room. FJ, leave here." They've messed with that boy's mental health. Really,
man.
they've messed with that boy's mental health.
Man, it was crazy, man. It was crazy.
Mm,
It was crazy. They really did mess with the boy's mental health. So yeah.
mm,
Um that's a that's something to note. That's something to note.
mhm,
It was just a lot.
mm,
It was just a lot. Anyway, we finished all of that. Sarah then finds out that her mom is dead. Her mom died because she was shot. It was very sad.
yeah.
Seeing Lucha Jumbo
Mm,
lying on that
mm,
sofa and everything was
mhm,
very, very bad. And then we
mhm.
brought one of our iconic characters back, which is not iconic character, but an iconic actor, which is Doyle, Patrick Doyle. I think it was
Mhm.
IGP, IGP of
Yeah,
police
it was
announcing a reward for the capture or finding
Sa-
of the girls.
Sarah and
Um,
Kemi. Yeah.
yeah, my only problem was why is it that the IGP is the one making the announcement? No, they have a PRX. It gets where you go get money rich. Now the IGP go they
Of
make your
course,
announcement.
no. Yes,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. So
It's a
Uduak had the
money.
kind
It's
of
a
money.
money
Uduak
talk.
had the
Yeah, yeah,
Uduak had the kind of there's the kind of money you have, the influence, let's not call it money, let's call it influence to be honest, the kind of
yeah.
influence you have,
Mm.
and then the people at the top will be the ones representing you,
Mhm.
not their subordinates. They had PR
Yeah.
and everything, but this was a matter that was close to the heart of,
Yeah, yeah.
to the chest of
Mm.
the IGP. He had to be one to do
IGP.
the announcing
Yeah.
himself. So yeah,
Mhm.
that's okay. We'll take that for what it is. And then because of the heartbreak that Timei had just suffered, she entered a
Mhm.
full villain arc. She got
Mm.
into that villain arc, went to the police station. That's another place. That's
Mm.
another thing that I wanted to talk about, because at
Okay.
that police station, the moment, if you notice, when she got to the police station, they first showed us how the external signboard
Mhm.
of the police station was,
Mhm.
and it wasn't complete. And that is
Mm.
so typical. That is so typical. I mean, it was the A was missing in the
And the
Nigeria, and
O
then the
was
police
missing.
was missing the O as
Oh,
well. It's like,
yeah.
this is such a typical Nigerian police station, like where things are not complete, something is missing somewhere,
Yeah.
and then you must find the
Mhm.
police as your friend. It's like one of the very first things that
Mm.
you must see there. It
Mhm.
was so
Mhm.
Nigerian, but I enjoyed the acting
Mm.
of the police officers inside
Mhm.
their cubicle. Anyway, the way they responded to her was like, "We
Yeah.
cannot find the man you are looking for," and the other said, "If you
Mm.
talk too much, I will put you in a cell." And just like,
So
"Well, all your beauty, waiting, cannot find the
no, the
God,
other
God.
said because Timmy told them that they are being
Paid by
the
taxes,
police
yeah,
is run by her taxes, right? And the other one
yeah."
said, if you talk too much, I go put it inside sale. And the other one said, and your tax money no make am fine. So the tax money
Yeah,
was not
literal.
enough to make it fine and comfortable for
Man,
you.
you
So
will hate yourself
yeah,
being in there, to be honest,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
So yeah,
dialogue, but yeah, it was good. It
yeah,
was really good.
it was fun. It was fun. It was fun. It was
Mm,
fun.
mm,
Um, so you then get Sarah. So there was nothing else of fun of
mhm.
note, apart from maybe Uduak's Uduak's engagements with her boy toy, Akin,
Akin.
which
Mm,
unfortunately led to the demise of Akin because
mhm,
Uduak overheard
mhm.
Akin talking to the criminal lawyer
For like
about,
yeah.
about getting these girls out
Mhm,
of the way. And anyway,
mhm,
it all led to his demise.
mhm.
Poor
And I was
boy.
really happy. I was really happy for that. I'm like, just die. It's okay. Just go. You've been useless. Just die, right? And he, like, that death came to him. Like, not the death didn't come to him. He went to meet his death, right? Because if he had just respected himself, stopped at being Kola's friend, there was no reason why he should keep getting entangled in the drama and get entangled with Udua. Kola, your best friend, is dead. A sane person will move on with his life. But it also showed that he did not have a life outside Kemi because he was just getting a lot of handouts outside Kola, sorry, because he was just getting a lot of handouts from his friend. That's why he could
Yeah,
come
so
back
it was
and
a
start.
leech. Yeah, it was a leech.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. That's why he
it was a
didn't want to
leech.
like leave the influence of the Ademolas. And also in that scene, right? Seeing Uduak being so insecure, it was a bit embarrassing for me. I'm like, what is going on? Because she was like, why are you interested in those girls? Does she have this? What does she have that I don't have? Does she have this? Does she not? I said, no, please. I don't
But
want to
again,
see Udu.
I guess it's
No.
because for her she thought that money was all that it took to keep people loyal, and she didn't
Mm-hmm.
understand that the dynamics of the human mind is one that cannot be controlled just by money. There's quite a number of
Mm.
other things that you have to keep in consideration,
Mm-hmm.
put into consideration. I mean, and money was not
Mm-hmm.
the only thing that she should have been thinking
Yeah.
about. So that's why she couldn't understand that this boy she was doing
Yeah.
everything for, but she
Money,
literally was doing
everything.
everything for him,
Mm-hmm.
right? Uh, anyway, it led to the boy's death, and that's he's
Mm-hmm.
gone now. See you, bye bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
Bye.
we then have a we then have a situation where it's the next day, or maybe I guess it's the following day. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's the following day, and the girls are now planning their revenge because the Hamoxera's mother is dead. There's nothing left to do.
Yeah.
They've got
Mm-hmm.
to end this now. And the
Mm-hmm.
criminal lawyer's uncle helps them procure a gun.
Mm.
Helps them procure a gun. I mean, I'm, it was like this criminal lawyer was digging for oil. She found the oil, said, no, it's not enough. I must get to the earth's crust. I'm going further than looking for this. She kept digging. Was digging,
Yeah.
digging, digging.
Mm-hmm.
Within the
Mm-hmm.
depths of criminality that she was putting herself
Yeah.
into.
Me
Just
too.
it
Yeah.
was just maddening to me. She just
Mm-hmm.
continued. Somebody wants to go and kill somebody, you say no problem, you procure gun for them. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the law you swore to uphold?
Yeah. Is that the
It's just so
defending you're
it's so
doing?
crazy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
so
because
crazy.
you know that first a lawyer also owes a duty to the court, the society.
Yeah,
You're
you're an
supposed to
officer
be
of the law.
winning.
Really,
Do you
that's what
get?
they literally
You're an
call them.
officer of
Yeah.
the law, yeah. So what happens to your duty to your client and then your duty to the state? And like, so why? Instead of advising your client, and then at that point, it was not even a client relationship anymore. It was more like a criminal gang that they were running, really. Because
Yeah.
why are you providing? Yeah,
I don't understand all this. I don't understand. I don't understand that lawyer. That lawyer was that is not how lawyers behave. I don't want to
behave.
believe that that is how lawyers behave. I don't want to believe that
And you
lawyers
know, she wasn't
behave
even
in that
getting
manner.
manner, right? And you know, she wasn't getting money out of it, though.
No, she
She wasn't
wasn't.
getting money. So why?
She wasn't getting. We're not getting paid. So why? Is it a
Hmm.
conscience? What is in your conscience that you cannot? I don't know, Sha. Let me leave it.
Like,
Let
and
me leave it
also
for those
like,
that are
yeah,
senior
because
lawyers.
if she had other clients, this is the time for you to focus on your other clients. Lawyers are always busy. You can't focus on one client when you have other clients to also attend to, right? So if you put all your eggs or everything inside this Kemi and Sarah's basket, what will happen to your other clients? So yeah, so like she needs to go back to law school. Well,
No, she needs to stop being a lawyer.
lawyer.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't need to be a lawyer. Could be any other thing. Maybe be what you want to be, an armed
Hmm.
robber.
Hmm.
What was that about? I beg.
Hmm.
Anyway, then you get the scene of Sarah and Kemi dressing up, carrying their gun, going to this auntie's
Mhm.
house, Uduak's house, because
Hmm.
they had access because Timei had granted them access. There was no security in the building. And in that
Yeah.
scene, they tie up Uduak. They're about to kidnap Uduak and go and torture
Mhm.
her, or whatever had their plan to do.
Mhm.
Only
Mhm.
for them to be met by B Junior, who has
Junior.
been informed by Femi that it was actually what's her name, Timei, that
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Killed his
killed
father.
his father, right?
Mm. Mhm.
And just like that, he too unfortunately gets killed. It's unfortunate because he didn't deserve to die, but he
Mm.
was going to kill Timei, and Auntie Sarah could not stand it. She was inside the
Mm.
car, the famous green car again. She was inside
Again.
the car, came out, pointed a gun at him, and shot him point blank in
Mm.
his head. I mean, it was fun to see him die. It was not a, I didn't expect that he would die. It felt like
Mhm.
I didn't want him to die. I think he was a good boy, but he died.
Mm.
Anyway,
Mhm.
he died, and
But then that was also like an accurate shot by Sarah, knowing that this is her first time killing anybody, her first time handling a gun, eh, and she
and the
got it
fact that we heard
right.
the sound of the gun before the gun actually hits the guy, it's okay, no problem.
But it's
Editing
okay.
can
It's
editing,
okay.
editors will be oh,
V Junior is dead. He's dead.
no problem, no wahala, no problem, no wahala. Now, can anyone explain to me? I mean, can you explain to me, because I cannot explain to myself, why they could not just
Okay.
leave that body there and go? Why they had
Mm,
to take that body back into the compound?
inside.
I mean,
Why?
why? Again,
Why?
talking about their judgment, they always make dumb ass decisions.
Decisions.
Why
I
are
agree.
you taking your the body of why did you even
Mm-hmm.
touch the body in the first place?
Mm,
Why did you even touch the body? Hadn't they watched
mm.
enough true crime documentaries to know that we
To
don't touch
understand that
body
you
of
don't
somebody?
leave clues. Yes.
You the one that they killed that boy the first they killed Kola, they touched his body,
Mm,
you this one
mm,
too, they shot the guy and went to touch the body. What is it
mm.
with making
They
bad
were not
decisions?
wearing they were not wearing gloves, nothing. And they said something right. Like they said, oh, we need to leave quickly because somebody will hear the gunshot, right? Somebody will hear the gunshot. Why are you now dragging the body
Why are you
inside? That
now
shouldn't be your
doing
business. You should leave because even if the body is inside, it will be discovered eventually, right? So just
why so
leave. Leave the scene.
I don't understand though. I'm totally lost when it comes to the way
Mm,
they be carrying themselves. I'm not sure I
yeah.
understand their behavior. Anyway,
Mm,
but I wanted to go back a little bit and talk about the fact that Uduak killed her boy toy the day before. The following day, she just felt nothing. Ah, that's a boss move, man. That auntie is mean. She felt nothing. She killed this
yeah.
guy, shot him point blank,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
did like nothing happened the following day.
Happened.
Continued
Of
living
course.
her life. Whereas her son, who was in a wheelchair, was talking to her, the daughter was there. They were all shedding tears, also so and so when they were looking at her because that woman had played with them, she had messed with their mental
Uh-huh.
health. God
Of
damn.
course.
Oh my god. Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh
Mhm,
my lord, oh my lord.
mhm, mhm,
Anyway, remember that also the lawyer got caught. And who outed her?
mhm.
Her uncle.
Her uncle.
And then
Yeah.
it then bust my head like, why are you the uncle outing your
Mm.
niece when you also are a
Provided. Yeah.
co-conspirator because you provided a
Mm.
gun to somebody else?
Gone.
Don't you know that
Yeah.
you too you will also be part of the
Of course. Of course. Of
I'm so
course.
lost in the like
Mm. Mm.
the
But
string of bad
he can
decisions.
also, yeah, he can also use it as like a proof again, right? Because it's
What
possible that
proof?
the man was scared that well, if I don't, it doesn't make sense actually. It doesn't make sense really because he could have turned them away, right?
It
Or
could have
even at
turned
the
them
point of
away.
after Uche Jumbo died and said, you know, this is it, hands off. People should just go. I'm not
Do
interested.
you get?
Taking the step further to give them that gun and saying, oh, if this is caught, I don't know you, blah blah blah. And you went to go and call the police. Oh. You went to go and report everything.
You didn't call the police that when the girls were in the house. You first gave
Mm.
them gun. They
Gone.
left the house. Then you called
Mm.
police to arrest your niece. Not to arrest the girls who would have at least earned you 10 million naira or whatever in terms of
Reward.
the
The
reward.
reward.
No, it was
Mm.
free. This one was gratuitous notice to the police.
Yeah.
I do not understand the behavior. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the thinking behind. I'm not sure that the man thought that one too. To be honest, I'm not
True.
sure he thought that one
Yeah.
too. I mean, it
Mm-hmm.
did not make
Mm-hmm.
sense to me.
Because
You could,
he also implicated himself doing that
yeah.
greatly.
Why didn't he
Hmm.
report the girl? Why didn't he say, "Oh, I know where these girls will be. They will be at this
Mm-hmm.
woman's
Mm-hmm.
house. Let the police go to the house and
Go
arrest
there.
the girls." Which
Mm.
one is that they should arrest your
Your
niece?
niece. Yeah.
Now,
Mm.
wow, no. The bad decisions in this
Mm.
movie were plenty.
Mm.
They had
Mm.
plenty bad decisions. They were just making bad decisions left, right, center. It
Santa.
was a total mashup of bad decisions by these
The
characters that we
characters by
thought
the
were going to be
yeah.
thinking.
Mm.
Anyway, we then move forward to the very last scene where we
Mm.
find the two girls, tired,
Mm.
lost, desperate, walking in their fine regalia on the Third Mainland Bridge,
Mm.
and you see Sarah breaking down, having just
Mm.
shot somebody the night before, and
Yeah.
feeling really, really bad for having shot
Down.
that person.
Mm-hmm.
I felt bad for her, to be honest, because she really was shook by her action. She
Yeah.
couldn't believe that she had taken a
Mm.
life. She was shook
Mm-hmm.
by her
Because
action.
all through the movie, it was Kemi doing the killing. She was just there. Kemi was doing the killing for her. That was the first
Mm.
time actually that she was, instead of being an accomplice, right now she was the real perpetrator of the crime. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
Mm.
so anyway, that was the end of episode 4. I think it was anticlimactic in a sense. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't know what happened to Uduak. Perhaps something happened to her. Maybe,
Mm-hmm.
perhaps there'll be a season 3. I don't know. But if there's a season 3, I mean, so what end would there be a need for a
Mm-hmm.
season 3? I can't say that I see a need for a season 3. But if there
Mm-hmm.
wasn't, if there was going to be a season 3, I guess they'll continue from where they've stopped. But again, that would just
Stop.
be like
Yeah.
recycling um, season 1, because in season 1 they went on the run, season 2 they were
Mm-hmm.
caught, they're trying to get revenge. Now they've ended their revenge, they're going to go on the run again. So it looks like
Mm.
if there's going to be a season 3, it's like going on the run again. Looks like
Yeah.
repetition is like wash, rinse and
Mm-hmm.
repeat. I don't think that would be
Mm-hmm.
necessary. We
Maybe
can
we
leave it
might
as
just
it
get
is.
only one, like maybe only one episode, one maybe to just
You never,
round up things, right?
man,
Well,
Netflix money is good
we
money
don't
though.
know. Yeah,
You don't want
yeah,
to do
we
one
don't.
episode. You probably want to milk it as much
Yeah,
as possible. So
yeah.
you
We're
never
just
know what
waiting
could
on the
happen.
production at this point. Let's see if they're going to leave it the way it is,
Or
or if we're,
they can give us more teaser.
more
Let's see
drama.
what's up.
Yeah, yeah, more
Mm.
drama, because we did
Let's see
not
what's
expect
up.
this level of twist in season 2, right? Because after season
Yeah.
1, everybody was expecting, oh, they will be caught, okay, what
Mm-hmm.
else? And then season 2 came with a lot of drama. So let's also see what would happen if there is ever a season 3. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Mm.
okay. And I think in between our talking, we've been able to address our talking points. We can now
Mhm.
go to our real score. We can now go to
Mhm.
our real score. So what would you say is your real score for this particular episode?
For this final one, I would say, let's say, mm, 8, 8/10.
8/10. That's high scores. That's very high
Yeah,
scores. For me,
yeah.
season 2, episode 4 would be a solid 7 or 6. I don't know, because again there are
Mhm.
so many bad decisions that were made.
Mhm.
It didn't seem to put the show together. Like maybe that's how
Mm.
people make bad decisions and they get caught. But
Okay, yeah, yeah.
yeah, so those for me would make it less than an 8.
Mm.
8 is very high. 8 is very, very high. 8 is
8
very
is
high.
high. Yeah, yeah.
That's very 8
Because
is very high. It's very high. But that's fine. It's fine. So I have 7. You have 8.
mhm.
That's 7.5 put together.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So congratulations to the cast and crew for giving us an
Blood
exceptional
Sisters.
season.
Yeah.
The season was great. That was great.
Giving
So
us
yeah.
plenty of things to talk about, really. Because whether you loved Blood Sisters, whether you hated it, even if you are still trying to like process everything that happened, right? We can agree that it gave us a lot of things to talk about, a lot of things to unpack, right? So it
hmm
was a good watch,
It
actually.
was. It
And
was.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was. So yeah. Well, anyway, that brings us to the end of season 2 of Blood Sisters.
Yeah.
Outside of episode 1, where I was shouting because my God, it was exhausting.
Because of the cutscene, right?
Yes, but I guess
Mm.
they got them to put themselves together, and here we are.
Mm.
And here we are.
Mm.
We thank them for what they did for us. Thank them so very
Mm-hmm.
much for all
Mm.
that they did. Okay. So thank you also very much, guys, for yet another episode of
Mm-hmm.
our
Unpacking the
Unpacking the
real.
Real with ST and
Mm.
Troy. We're expecting to be back very soon for another episode where
Mm-hmm.
we'll be looking at another movie or series. You can also suggest to us, come into the comment section, make your suggestions. We are very much
Mm-hmm.
available to listen, hear what you have to say, and look into that. We have time. We will watch everything. We'll
Of
watch
course,
whatever you
of
put out
course.
there for us to watch, right? So let
Yeah.
us know what it is. Something trending, hot topic, whatever the movie it is, whatever scene it is you want
Mhm.
us to look into. We'll look into it and then be back to discuss it. Thank you so very much for your time. Please like,
Thank
subscribe,
you.
share, follow us on all
Mm-hmm.
our social media
Platforms.
platforms where we are on. Our
Mm.
handles are down in the description. We love you so very much. Thank you so very much. And thank Ebony Life for
Yeah.
giving us some talk about
Oh
a
yeah.
Blood Sisters. Thank you
Yeah.
so very much, guys. Bye. Mwah.
Bye.